Breaking news just hit the entertainment world like a thunderstorm. A newly discovered video of Yu Menglong, reportedly filmed just days before his death, has surfaced online, and what's captured inside is beyond anything anyone could have imagined. In the footage, the late actor is visibly shaken, trembling, and emotional, as he looks straight into the camera and calls out 5 names, 5 people he said the world needed to know about before it was too late. What's even more chilling is that this clip was recorded just hours before the time authorities claim he took his own life. So what's really happening here? Who are those 5 people he named? And why was this video buried only to resurface now, weeks after his mysterious death? Stick around, because in this video, we'll break down exactly what was seen, what insiders are revealing, and why this leak could change everything we thought we knew about Yu Menglong's final moments. This isn't just another rumor. This is the moment the truth starts to unfold. It all started with a single anonymous upload on a dark corner of the internet, a link posted on a private fan forum titled, Yu Menglong's Final Message. Do not ignore this. At first, it seemed like another baseless rumor. Fans had already endured weeks of fake leaks since his untimely death. But within minutes of the link going live, the reactions were nothing short of electric. The video, which lasted 1 minute and 50 seconds, was dark, grainy, and filled with an unsettling tension. Yu Menglong sat alone in what appeared to be a small apartment room, the curtains drawn, a single flickering light casting shadows across his face. He looked exhausted, his eyes puffy, voice trembling slightly as if he'd been crying. He began by saying quietly, "If you're watching this, it means they found me. I can't say much, but I need you to remember these names." And then, slowly, one by one, he listed 5 names. Each name was followed by a deep breath, almost as if speaking them out loud carried unbearable weight. But before he could say anything more, a loud knock echoed in the background, 3 heavy bangs that made his voice falter. He turned sharply toward the door. His last words were barely audible. "They're here." The screen flickered. Then black. That was the entire clip. The internet exploded. Within hours, hashtags like #YouMenglong final video, #5 names, and #they are here dominated social platforms across China and beyond. The video spread like wildfire before being mysteriously deleted from nearly every major site within 12 hours. But it was too late. Copies had already circulated globally. Fans analyzed every second, slowing down frames, cleaning audio, enhancing lighting, determined to find clues. One fan noticed that the timestamp in the corner of the video read 2:47 a.m., matching reports of the exact hour Yu Menglong was last seen alive. Another fan pointed out the reflections in the mirror behind him, a faint shadow, moving. Some claimed it looked like a person holding a phone or camera, as though someone else was in the room with him. Could it be that Yu Menglong wasn't alone that night? Though the video's audio was muffled, sound engineers have since enhanced sections of it. What they uncovered made jaws drop. The first 2 names were clear, both well-known figures in the entertainment industry, people Yu Menglong had publicly worked with. The third name sounded like a senior production executive. The fourth was a close associate rumored to manage certain financial deals. But it's the 5th name that set off shockwaves, because it was barely whispered, almost as if he couldn't bring himself to say it fully. Experts replayed it repeatedly, and some swear it resembles a person at the very center of his career, someone no one would have ever suspected. One fan comment summed up the collective fear perfectly. "He wasn't just warning us. He was saying goodbye." After the clip went viral, reporters immediately reached out to local authorities for confirmation. But instead of clarifying, the official response was chillingly brief. The video currently circulating online is under investigation. Please refrain from spreading false information. Yet behind closed doors, insiders claimed the video was genuine and that the original uploader had been detained for questioning. Why detain the whistleblower if it was fake? Why erase every copy so fast if it meant nothing? Fans began to piece together a different version of the truth, one that painted Yu Menglong not as a man who gave up on life, but as a man silenced for speaking up. An investigative journalist later traced the background of the video and noticed something unusual. The wallpaper behind Yu Menglong matched that of a luxury hotel suite in Beijing, the same one he reportedly checked into just 2 days before his death. Records show he booked the room under a different name. CCTV footage from the hallway showed him entering alone, but there was no footage of him leaving. To make things even stranger, the hotel security system malfunctioned that same night, leaving an unexplained 3-hour gap in the recordings. So, how did he end up dead hours later in a completely different location, as the reports claimed? The inconsistencies are glaring, and the newly found video might finally explain why. Yu Menglong's closest friends and former co-stars have been silent since the video surfaced, except one. A fellow actor, whose name we'll withhold for privacy, spoke in a trembling voice during an unplanned livestream. He told me weeks before that he was scared. He said there were people who didn't want him to talk. I told him to go to the police, but he said, "It's bigger than that." When I saw that video, I knew exactly what he meant. Viewers claim the actor began crying during the stream before abruptly cutting off the broadcast. That moment convinced many fans that this wasn't just coincidence, it was confirmation. Tech experts who examined the leaked file say the metadata reveals the video was recorded less than 10 hours before Yu Menglong's official time of death. More alarming is the GPS data embedded in the clip. It reportedly matches a location outside the city, about 25 kilometers away from where authorities claimed his body was found. So, did someone move him? And if yes, why? These details hint that the official story might have been altered to fit a safer narrative, one that avoids uncomfortable truths. Just when the mystery seemed to reach its peak, an anonymous email was sent to several entertainment journalists. The subject line read, "He tried to send this before they stopped him." Attached was a screenshot of a draft message from Yu Menglong's email, never sent, dated the same night as the video. The message read, "If this reaches you, it means I didn't make it. I can't protect everyone, but please, don't let them bury the truth. They know what they did. You'll know who they are when you hear the names." The email cut off mid-sentence. It was as if he had been interrupted, right before hitting send. Within days, social media transformed into a full-scale investigation. Fans mapped out connections between Yu Menglong and the 5 rumored names, tracing every project, event, and hidden deal. One shocking discovery came when fans noticed that 3 of the names had appeared together in a secret investment document linked to a production company Yu Menglong was once part of. That company was later accused of money laundering, illegal contracts, and exploitation of artists. Was Yu trying to expose it? No part of this story has shaken people more than the 5th name. After endless audio enhancement attempts, a new analysis by an independent studio revealed that the last word he uttered sounded eerily similar to the name of a famous public figure, someone he'd once called a mentor. That person, coincidentally, vanished from public appearances shortly after the video leaked. Their studio later released a statement saying they were traveling overseas for personal reasons. But the timing? Too perfect. Too deliberate. The internet's verdict was clear: the 5th name was the one pulling all the strings. Another discovery left viewers stunned. When the footage was lightened and slowed down, a symbol was seen briefly on the wall behind Yu Menglong, a small carved mark, shaped like a broken circle. Die-hard fans quickly recognized it as the logo of an old drama company he once spoke about in an interview, saying it was a place where I lost more than I gained. That company shut down mysteriously years ago after a major scandal, and some of its members are among the rumored names. Was this his silent way of pointing fingers one last time? After major media outlets began covering the video, 3 popular journalists who shared evidence online suddenly deleted their posts and announced temporary breaks from reporting. One of them, known for her fearless exposes, posted a single cryptic line before vanishing from social media. "The story is real. But I can't risk it anymore." That line alone sent the internet into panic mode. People began archiving everything, every screenshot, every frame, every clue, fearing it could all disappear overnight. Days later, Yu Menglong's family released an emotional statement saying, "We are heartbroken by recent videos circulating online. We ask for privacy and truth. We believe our son did not deserve what happened to him." The phrase "we believe our son did not deserve what happened to him" hit everyone like a punch. It was subtle, but powerful. It wasn't denial. It was confirmation that something was wrong. Then came the biggest twist of all. A known data recovery specialist claimed there might be a second video, longer, more detailed, and unreleased. He said fragments of corrupted files found in Yu Menglong's old cloud backup show names like truth_part2.mov and finalrecord.mp4. If that second clip ever surfaces, it could reveal exactly what happened in the hours between his video and his death. But so far, no one knows where that file is, or if it's even safe to look for it. Ever since the revelation, the entertainment industry has been in chaos. Several top actors and producers have cancelled appearances, suspended contracts, or locked down their accounts. Talk shows that mentioned the story were abruptly cut off mid-broadcast. One major host even apologized live, saying, "Some stories are too dangerous to tell. This isn't just a celebrity mystery anymore, it's becoming a full-blown crisis of truth, power, and fear." Many insiders now believe Yu Menglong stumbled upon information he wasn't supposed to see, perhaps involving illegal financial dealings or hidden abuse of power within the industry. He likely recorded that video as a last-ditch attempt to protect himself, hoping someone would find it if he didn't make it out alive. He didn't just leave a message. He left a warning. In every major city, fans have started vigils, holding candles, posters, and signs reading "We heard the names." Online, millions have pledged to keep reposting the story no matter how many times it's deleted. One fan's viral message reads, "They can delete the video, but they can't delete the truth. Menglong, we'll keep your message alive." What started as one mysterious clip has now turned into a movement, a wave of people demanding accountability, transparency, and justice. The world isn't asking if Yu Menglong's video is real anymore. The question now is, who were the 5 people he named, and what were they trying to hide? Even in death, his courage has shaken an empire. What if I told you that the video you just heard about Yu Menglong's final message wasn't the full clip at all? That there's an extended version, hidden deep in private servers, and that those extra seconds change everything we thought we knew? That's exactly what insiders are whispering tonight, and what I'm about to tell you will send chills down your spine. Because according to multiple sources, the newly found version of Yu Menglong's last video reveals that he wasn't alone in that room. And what happened in those final seconds is more terrifying, more mysterious, and far more revealing than anyone could have imagined. Less than 24 hours after the short version of Yu Menglong's final clip went viral and got deleted across every platform, a private file-sharing group leaked what they called the complete recording. This extended video is longer by only 38 seconds, but those 38 seconds change everything. In the extended version, after Yu whispers the 5th name, the part where we originally thought the video cuts to black, it doesn't end there. Instead, the camera shakes slightly, as if someone just entered the room. You can hear footsteps, slow, deliberate, coming closer. Yu Menglong's breathing becomes heavier. He turns toward the camera and says something faint but unmistakable. "If they take this, make sure it gets out. Don't let them rewrite it." Then, in a flash, a shadow crosses behind him. It's quick, less than half a second, but freeze-frame analysis shows the faint outline of a figure wearing dark clothing. Some fans even claim they can see a hand reaching toward him, right before the screen flickers. That was the real ending. And the worst part. The timestamp shows that this was filmed only 3 hours before police claim he was found dead. What adds another eerie layer is the sound that plays in the background right before the footage ends. Audio technicians who cleaned the noise discovered a faint metallic clinking, something like keys dropping, followed by a door latch closing. Then, just before the screen goes black, a male voice whispers something almost impossible to hear. When slowed down, it sounds like, "Delete it." If that's true, then it wasn't you who turned off that camera. Someone else did. That single whisper has now become the most analyzed word in Chinese entertainment history. After this new evidence surfaced, 2 insiders from within the production team Yu was last working with came forward anonymously. One claimed that Yu had told them just days before his death that he was being watched. Another said Yu had stopped using his main phone, relying instead on a burner device, the same one believed to have recorded the video. The most shocking part. One insider revealed Yu was terrified of one specific person among the 5 names he mentioned. He said one of them had power that reached beyond the industry, someone who could make anyone disappear. That line alone has sent fans spiraling into speculation, wondering which of the 5 names held that kind of influence. Investigators revisited the hotel Yu Menglong stayed at in his final days, and what they found has only fueled more suspicion. While the hotel management maintains that their CCTV cameras malfunctioned, forensic specialists recovered partial frames from corrupted files. And in those recovered fragments, a man in a black cap can be seen walking into the hallway near Yu's room around 3:15 a.m. The man enters Yu's room using a key card and leaves 12 minutes later. Here's the catch: no record of that entry exists in the hotel's system. The card wasn't registered under any staff or guest name. So who had the master access? And how did those 12 minutes disappear from official reports? The timeline is hauntingly close. The last recorded moment of Yu Menglong's phone activity happened just minutes after that mysterious figure left the room. Fans have been analyzing Yu Menglong's body language and choice of words from the video. Every expression, every pause, every tremor in his voice seems to carry a message. When he said, "They found me," experts believe he wasn't just referring to physical danger, he was referring to something he uncovered. One line in particular has drawn intense attention. In the video, Yu says, "It's all connected. The contracts, the money, the silence, it's all connected to them." Contracts, money, silence. Those 3 words are believed to point toward illegal deals and coercive practices happening behind the scenes, things you might have stumbled upon during his final project. And when you realize 2 of the 5 names belong to people with major financial stakes in multiple production houses, it starts to make too much sense. This week, a close friend of Yu Menglong's, one who had remained silent since his death, finally spoke in an emotional voice message that quickly went viral. The message said, "He told me he recorded something in case anything happened. I thought he was just scared. But he said something that night that I can't forget. If the video ever surfaces, it means I didn't make it out." Those words have now become a rallying cry among his fans. The friend also revealed that Yu had emailed himself several encrypted files, all titled with random numbers, and those files were deleted less than 2 hours after his death was announced. Who had access to delete them? That remains one of the biggest mysteries in the case. Since the extended video came out, analysts have focused on deciphering the 5th name Yu whispered. In the original clip, it sounded like a faint mumble. But new AI sound reconstruction has allegedly made it clearer, and what they discovered could change everything. The 5th name wasn't just a person. It was an organization. When slowed down and enhanced, it sounds like Yu says something resembling Project V. No one knew what that meant until old entertainment documents from 3 years ago resurfaced, mentioning a V corporation that funded multiple high-profile dramas, including one of Yu's. That same corporation was quietly dissolved last year, just before Yu's troubles began. Could Project V have been the link between all 5 names? And was Yu trying to expose it? The possibilities are chilling. All across Asia, Yu Menglong's fans have turned his story into a movement. Every day, thousands post under the hashtag #JusticeForMenglong, demanding a full reinvestigation into his death. They've created digital murals, video compilations, and even recreated the final scene of his video not to exploit it, but to keep his message alive. One fan from Seoul said in an interview, "We don't believe he was scared for nothing. He recorded that video for a reason. We owe it to him to find out why." Even international outlets are beginning to take notice. Articles are being translated, and Yu's story is being called the most haunting celebrity mystery of the decade. Following the massive public pressure, reports now claim that the authorities have reopened their investigation into Yu Menglong's case. Several people close to him, including 2 of the rumored names, have been questioned. Their representatives have denied any involvement, calling the claims baseless and harmful to the image of the industry. But fans aren't convinced. They believe the truth is finally starting to leak piece by piece, and that this new version of the video might just be the evidence Yu intended the world to find. The final seconds of the extended video, the part no one noticed before, show something deeply symbolic. After the voice says, "Delete it," there's a split-second flash of Yu Menglong's face reflected in the window. He's looking outside, eyes wide, tears visible, and he mouths one last word. It's silent. No sound. But lip readers have analyzed it over and over again. And they all say the same thing. He said, truth. That one word has shaken millions. Because even in what could have been his last breath, Yu Menglong wasn't asking for help. He was demanding justice. No matter how many times platforms remove the footage, it always finds its way back. People are saving it, mirroring it, sharing it through private channels, ensuring his story is never erased. It's no longer about fame or gossip. It's about a man who tried to speak out and the people who are making sure his voice echoes forever. Every new frame, every enhanced second, every hidden whisper uncovered adds another layer to the chilling puzzle of what truly happened to Yu Menglong. And as new pieces continue to surface, one thing is becoming clear. The 5 names he spoke were not random, they were the roots of the secret that cost him his life. If you've watched this far, you already know this story isn't just another headline. It's a call for truth. Make sure to like this video, share it so more people can know what really happened, and subscribe to our channel for more updates as we continue following this mysterious case. Now, I want to hear from you. What do you think really happened in that hotel room? Who do you think the 5th name or Project V represents? Do you believe Yu Menglong knew something that powerful people didn't want revealed? Drop your thoughts down in the comments, let's talk about it. Because one thing's for sure, Yu Menglong's voice may have been silenced, but his truth will never die.